All right, Shalom. First and foremost, gonna give all praises and glories due. Kuhala, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Rakwadash. Much love and respect to the elders and apostles and bishops of Great Millstone. And also much love and respect to all you Hakim all around the world that's doing his work in sincerity and in truth. And Shalom to the few sisters listening in silence to the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua. So here it is. You have another earthquake that took place in Venezuela. This time, this was a 4.9 tumor, you know what I'm saying, after major earthquake. So this was a 4.9 magnitude earthquake that just took place yesterday, actually. And, these are the signs of the times that we're living in. Okay? These are the signs of the times. All right? Because our Lord Yahweh Shai said, when you see earthquakes in diverse places, then know that I'm at the door. And here you have it, Pretty much back-to-back earthquakes. There was an earthquake in Japan. There was an earthquake here in America, in California. So these earthquakes are happening in diverse places, and these are the times that we're living in. All right, I'm going to get into this article. This is from Al Jazeera. It says, Venezuela is shaken by magnitude 4.9 tremor days after major earthquakes. It says the South America country is still reeling from devastating pairs of earthquakes that killed hundreds of people earlier this week. A new earthquake has been detected off the northern coast of Venezuela, registering as a magnitude 4.9 on the Richter scale. It says the tremor on Friday comes days after a pair of powerful earthquakes struck the country on Wednesday evening, killing at least 920 people and leaving parts of the capital of Caracas devastated. All right. The Earthquake Tracker Organization, EMSC, said in a social media post that the latest earthquake took place 61 kilometers, 36 miles northwest of Maracar in northern Venezuela. And additional details are not yet known, but the news service Reuters reports that the tremors from Friday's earthquake were felt in Maracara and Caracaza cities and local witnesses. The South American nations is still reeling from the two earthquakes on Wednesday, on which registered 7.2 and the other 7.5 on the 9-point Richter scale. The death toll is expected to climb, with the U.S. Geographical Survey estimated that the number of casualties could exceed 10,000. At least 30,000. At least 3,300 At least 3,360 people have reported injured, and more than 172 people remain trapped beneath the rubbles. The number of missing has surpassed 50,000 according to Venezuelan government. On Friday, Interior Minister Caleb Lowe announced that there would be restricted access to some of the areas hardest hit by earthquakes in the state of La Lagara, you know. So pretty much what's going on here is that this earthquake done killed a lot of people. I read a report earlier that at least it passed 50,000. I saw that it was 40,000 that people missing, but there's more than that, you know. So pretty much this earthquake done devastated and rocked Venezuela, and now you know these are the signs of the times that we're living in. Okay. So you know there ain't gonna be no 1,000 years that our Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna come back. All right. All right, and that's why that fool is out of the truth. You know, that imbecile Alizar, that's why he's out of the truth, making such dumb statements like that, you know? That we don't know when we're going to be here. We could be here for the next 1,000 years. All right, no. Well, you're not measuring the time, okay? So let's get the precept here. So this is Second Ezra's. So this is Second Ezra's chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou time diligently in thyself, and when thou seest part of the sign pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai visiting the world that he made, okay, with these earthquakes. Okay, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is made manifest. So the end is made manifest by the way of these earthquakes, okay? This is how we know that our Lord Yahweh Shai is soon at the door, by the way of these earthquakes that are taking place in the world. You see? So the hell with your fucking bullshit, you know, saying analysis of the signs of the times, Alizar. All right? Because you don't know the signs of the times, all right? You want to stay here. You want to prosper here. That's your fucking problem with you Israelites, you know? With you bootlegged ass Israelites. All right? You want to stay here. You want to prosper here. And you want to use the way of the truth to prosper, you know what I'm saying? You know, to forge your prosperity in this place. But, you know, saying the Lord has other plans though. And this is why niggas like you get exposed and get thrown head first right out the truth. Okay? Because we're in these times now. All right, we're in these times. We see these earthquakes, and this is what our Lord Yahweh Shai said. All right, let's get Matthew's chapter 24. So this is what our Lord Yahweh Shai said. So this is Matthew's chapter 24 and 4. And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying. Actually, Lynn, let me start up. And Yahweh Shai went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him from the shul, shown him the buildings of the temple. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another, that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of the Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? Verse 4, and Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. So these are the signs that we're seeing now. We're seeing wars and rumors of wars, nation rising up against nation, the famines, the pestilences, you know, all these alpha-gal syndromes and all these pestilence, these ticks, and all of this stuff. We're seeing these things. So we're definitely in those times. Okay. All right. We're definitely in those times where our Lord is soon to return to the earth. Verse 9, they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Verse 10, and there shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. So we're definitely seeing that right now. All these false prophets, not just the ones in the world, but also, false prophets within the nation, all right, within this truth of ours, all right. Verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And we're seeing the love of many waxing cold. Nothing's the same anymore. Everybody's looking at you with a screw face and all of that. Nobody wants to talk, divisions, all of this stuff that's going on. So that's the world waxing cold. Okay. So this is what we're seeing right now. So we're definitely in those times. We're in the times. All right. So you can't deny it. There's no denying it. There's no turning away from it. It's right in front of your face. All right. It's right in front of us. All right. It's right in front of you. Yeah. Just like my coworker used to say, it's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. All these things right now, they're right in front of us. What Yahweh Shai said over 2,000 years ago, all these things are right in front of us now. It's right in front of us. It's right in front of you. So we see these things happening, and these things are getting worse and progressively getting worse and things like that. So we're definitely in those times where our Lord is soon to return upon the earth. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. Going to give all praises and glories due. This has been a quick hit to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakwakadash, Shalom.